All right, let's go to another thing that's to me is odd. I know they've been doing this. I get it, but it just feels wrong, I guess, for lack of a better term. I'm not a fan of this at all. I'm pretty sure you're not either, but let's talk about it anyway. Sex Pistols featuring Frank Carter announced 50 years of punk celebration shows for summer of 2026.
Okay.
The big no in this is no Johnny Rotten.
All right.
How do you do the Sex Pistols without Johnny Rotten?
I agree.
That's dumb. I guess if you really want to hear the songs, I guess you go to this, but
So who's Frank Carter? Who is he?
No idea.
I mean, he's capitalized in this headline.
Yeah, I mean, he's some. I don't
Man,
know.
what's his claim to fame?
Let's look up. Who is Frank Carter now of the Sex Pistols? I mean, is he in some other band or something?
I don't know. Don't recognize the name.
Let's see. He's an English musician and tattoo artist who has been part of musical groups Gallows, Pure Love, and Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes. Well, there's where we know him from, obviously.
I have all this. Oh, never mind.
All those big hits from Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes. No wonder he's doing these gigs.
So who are the original Sex Pistols in this thing?
Steve Jones. Let's see.
Steve Jones.
Steve Jones, Paul Cook, and Glenn Matlock.
I don't think Paul. Okay. I mean, are those the original guys?
I know Jones is. I'm pretty sure Matlock is. Well, let me go to the Sex Pistols. Sex Pistols. Where are you? Sex Pistols. Original. Yeah, they seem to be. It says members Steve Jones, Paul Cook, Glenn Matlock. Former members Johnny Rotten and Sid Vicious.
Okay. So 3 of the 5.
Yeah. I guess that's more than most, but
yeah, that's more than a lot of bands that are touring under, an original band name.
But Johnny Rotten is still alive and
he's a hardcore righty, you know that?
I did not know that. I mean, I know we've covered some stories with him before, but
yeah, he's surprisingly, Mr. Rebellion, fist in your face, fuck the establishment, all that other stuff. But he's like a hardcore conservative now.
Probably just likes Trump. Trump's the most punk rock president we've ever had, so he probably loves him.
Apparently so.
I'm sure that's why.
I just remember seeing something, since California has really gone to shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like an oceanfront condo or something.
Sure.
And this is where California's laws fall into place, and he's got these homeless people encamping on his front
on his grass or something.
All this other stuff. It's like, what the fuck? I'm paying X amount of billions of dollars for this oceanfront property, and I got homeless people sleeping on my front lawn.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, get rid of these dicks.
Yeah, no shit. I spent a lot of money on taxes and the cost of my property and everything else just to have some homeless, drug-addled bum sleeping on my front lawn.
Yeah, and probably messing with this girl when she comes in and stuff. Hey, give me those groceries, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh. Yeah, I did not know he was a full-on right-leaning guy, but...
Yeah, it's surprising because of, obviously his background.
Sure.
So getting back to the Sex Pistols, so you feel ripped off because Johnny Rotten?
I don't know. For me, I don't know.
Well,
I know
he's the most notable member.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't go see this. Yeah, I wouldn't go see this.
Well, are you a Sex Pistols fan?
No, and that's part of the thing is that I don't like the Sex, but I still think that Bollocks record is just that Bollocks. It's fucking trash.
Yeah, well, but see, this was a little bit before your time because Sex Pistols and the Ramones and the Clash and all that. That was, mid to late 70s stuff, and it was a short-lived thing. It was kind of a fad. But yeah, I mean, after the 70s, the late 70s going into the very early 80s, did punk really play a huge part? I mean,
no, it came back as pop punk with Green Day in the late 80s, but
I mean, you had like Rancid and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Green Day tried to, but they were more mainstream.
Yeah.
But you get some of these earlier punk bands, they weren't really all that accomplished as far as musicians.
No, they weren't very good.
They were just kind of made a lot of noise.
Well, I guess if you like the Sex Pistols, you can go see them with the great Frank Carter.
Okay.
From Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes.
Right.
Big stuff there.
Yeah. But, another band who kind of started off as, supposedly punky, but when mainstream, obviously, was like Blondie.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they were started off in the CBGB's scene.
Sure.
And once they went parallel lines and hit mainstream, they became more just kind of melodic pop rock.
Weren't the Go-Go's?
Yeah,
they were formed out of the Germs, right?
Yeah, exactly. But they weren't quite as extreme. Right. They weren't giving the finger to the establishment. It was just that they were kind of trying to portray that punk attitude. But once they became very poppy, that's kind of the direction they went.
It is funny though that Belinda Carlisle was once this punk like drummer or something. She wasn't even the singer, I don't believe. I think she was the drummer in the Germs, if I'm not mistaken. And she went from that with looking like a scuzzy chick to the whole cleaned up, we got the beat girl driving the car.
Right.
Woohoo!
To the solo Belinda Carlisle just being a rich bitch looking chick.
She came a long way from her roots, that's for sure.
She did.
It is funny, but...
Well, as Cyndi Lauper always sang, money changes everything.
It certainly does, so... Well, the Sex Pistols are going to be out there without Johnny Rotten. I'm sure you can't wait for that. All right, let's move into something a little closer.
Wait for that big Ramones reunion.
None of them alive either, right? But at least they have an excuse. Those guys are all dead.
Yeah, oh shit.
I mean, Johnny Rotten is alive. He's alive fighting homeless people. He can't get out there and play a couple shows? Come on. All right, here's some guys that are going to be playing a couple of shows.